Hi guys, welcome back. And if you're new here, my name's Phil. I'm the Ordinary Watch Guy. I'm perfectly ordinary, but the watches are always special. So what we're going to do today is we're going to take a little bit of a browse of the Mappin and Webb sale via their website. I had a little look at this very briefly, and what I've noticed is that Mappin have got about 425 watches in their sale, and actually from the initial look at it, there could be a few bargains in there. So I thought what we could do is we could have a little look and see what we think and see if we can pull out some things that are worth looking at. Let's have a look now. If for anybody that's watching this that's interested in swooping in and grabbing themselves something, I'll put the link up. I'll put the link in the description and then you can hit that. By all means, hit me in the comments with anything that you've spotted that you think that I've overlooked. Okay, so let's start, because when you start over at the website, I don't think they're doing themselves massive favors, because they're starting off with like this Tudor 1926, which is a nice watch. I like the watch. But they're telling me, oh, it's a 28mm ladies variant, and they've taken it down from 2160 to 1945. Now, okay, guys, for those of you who aren't in the UK, obviously everything here is in pounds, and maybe I can flash up on the screen what that kind of means in dollars, what that means in Canadian dollars, what it means in euros. But yeah, so that doesn't, that doesn't win me straight away, but it's kind of worth looking a little bit deeper. One of the things here that kind of got my attention is this Breitling. That's not bad. So 20% off on a SuperOcean Heritage in black. I mean, how far can you go wrong with that, with £930 off it? So 3,720. I like this watch, guys. On that nice rubber strap, it's got the clasp. That's an interesting one. Maybe put that one on the short list. Let's see if we can come up with some of our favorites at the end. But yeah, that's pretty good. You've got £400 off an Aquis date. That's probably not enough to get me really excited, to be honest. Oh, hang on a minute. There is something. Look at that. That's an IWC Big Pilot 43mm, and it's down from 7,900 to 5,925. So they're taking off 1,975 there, and that's 25%. That's a damn good watch. That is a really, really nice. That's a really good watch. 70 hours of power reserve on that watch. I mean, it's a 43mm version, which isn't the one that's overwhelmingly big. It's got the traditional crown on there. That's looking good. It's on the bracelet, so you could easily, get yourself the strap to go with that if you wanted to. But it is that is a fantastic bracelet, by the way. If you haven't worn the IWC bracelet, it really is a very, very well made, comfortable bracelet. That looks like the kind of watch that you could wear in a variety of different settings. And if you threw it on a strap, you could make it do all sorts of different things. And look at that movement. Look at that movement. Damn, that's really good. Wow, that's almost certainly going to be in my top 10. Okay, hang on a minute. Where's my notebook gone? Okay, here's my Union Glass Hooter notebook that I got from when I visited them. I'm gonna start making some notes. Cool. Okay, so we got the Breitling. Damn, I've only been doing this 2 seconds. I've already written 2 watches down. For the Breitling fans here, it's definitely a good reason to check in on this sale. That's nice. Now This one is that's looking like a yes please to me. We got a Tag Heuer Carrera, and it's automatic, 41 millimeters on the strap, nice design, and that's pretty sweet. For 2,400, they're taking 25% off that. Damn. Nice. That's another good deal. It's another one. I like when people do a proper sale, you know, and if they're gonna do a sale, they gotta really take some money off. And you know, talking about 25%, that's what I'm talking about. And that's the day date as well. There's a nice DeVille Tresor over here. Now, for me, this is interesting because this particular watch is one of the most overlooked parts of the Omega catalog. You know, they're wanting 5475 here. I mean, they're only taking 9% off that. I'm going to argue that my expectations have been set elsewhere in this sale, and 9% is not getting me super excited. But that's a really nice watch. Let's have a look. Ooh, it's nice to see a Grand Seiko there. 20% off. I do love a Grand Seiko, but I would want to cross compare that to what I could get from Japan, because I don't know, that might be a really good deal. Oh, we got a Blancpain here, 50-fathoms Bathyscaphe, in blue. That's such a gorgeous watch. I mean, that is really, really beautiful. That is such a classy watch. Blancpain do not get the credit that they deserve for what they do. Okay, let's see what we've got here. Okay, we've got a couple of Bell & Rosses. Bell & Ross fans, don't be offended. I'm not feeling it. I'm sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Skipping through, there's a Seamaster Planet Ocean Ultra Deep there for people who've got massive wrists. How big is that? I mean, that's a cool watch, but flipping heck, how big is it? Come on, tell me. It's got a 46mm diameter. Oh dear God. It's not even going to tell me, is it, how thick that watch is? I bet that watch is 17mm. It's practically unwearable unless you're like Jeff Capes or something. Another IWC, a Portuguesa. We've got a Navitimer over here for 4,246. Okay, so I've taken a minute and I've compiled what I think is my top 10 out of this sale, and I've got to say I think it's a decent sale as well. So they've got a couple of Breitlings. I'm not going to do this in order. I'm not going to do like, oh, number one, da da da. No, I'm just going to give you 10 watches that I think I've picked out as the 10 watches that stood out to me in this sale. And they've got two of the Breitling Super Heritages, the B20. Now, one is the rather large 46, but it's on that really nice rubber strap. But if you pay £100 more, you could go and get the 44 instead, which I think personally is the better size. And that's on the bracelet. That's got that nice Milanese bracelet. You could always get a rubber strap to go with that. That's nice. They've got, and I missed this on the first sweep through, it's a pre-owned Chopard Classic Racing Mille Miglia Chrono, and they've got that down for £3,297. They've marked it down by 40% from what they had it listed as, and that looks like it's in pretty spectacular condition and a very, very attractive watch. Here's one that'll put the cat among the pigeons, because I'm going to shout up for the Hublot Classic Fusion 42. This is a pre-owned, it's titanium. Guys, if the only argument that I can get for not liking this watch is it's an Hublot. That's not enough for me. This is a really nice watch. It has great specs. It's super comfortable and it wears and looks really smart on the wrist. I'm not here for the brand snobbery. I think that's a really nice, well-made, well-put-together watch, and it's going to get on my list. IWC have got a couple of entries here, one of which is the Big Pilot 43mm that we talked about quite early on in the video. That's never going to be a bad watch, ever. This is the Mojave Desert with the ridiculous 7 days of power reserve. Yeah, this watch has got 168 hours of power reserve. That's nuts. And they've got that marked down to £10,725, which is a come and get me price, frankly, for that particular model. Making the list is the Longines Spirit 42mm. Like I say, gorgeous watch, just an absolute classic, 2,400 quid. I would take it off the bracelet, put it on a nice leather strap. That thing is going to shine. It's gorgeous. Tag Heuer Aqua Racer, we talked about this. This is a cheeky one for £2,400. They're taking 25% off it. It's got a little bit of show about it. It's got some yellow touches on the dial. It's got that white and black split bezel. It's got a bit of look at me going on, but the right person could really pull that off. Staying with Tag Heuer, they've got this Ortavia flyback chronometer for 42mm watch. That's just gorgeous. They've taken 20% off it. It's on the leather croc strap. Yeah, I like that. And it's a flyback, you know. And last but not least is Zenith making the list with the Elite Classic 40mm men's dress watch. This is a great watch. This is a really fantastic, gloriously beautiful watch, and they've got it marked down to 4,200. So they got 25% off that bad boy. I think the Jaeger LeCoultre Master Ultra Thin is a little bit overpriced, a little bit, and this is the natural one that you take instead. Okay, so there's our 10. I'll put the links in the comments below if you want to go and find the website and treat yourself to something. Let me know, actually, if you take any of these. If anybody watching this video takes any of these, let me know. I just want to iterate here, I'm not on commission. This is not an advertisement for Mappins. I just love a bit of bargain hunting, and I thought we could do a bit of window shopping together. Okay, so if you enjoyed this video, you know what to do. Click like so that somebody else can watch it and it actually finds its way into the hands of other watch enthusiasts. Click subscribe if you're not already subscribed to get more content from me. And, you know, in the meanwhile, go and check out some of my other videos. I'll be dropping something new really soon. But, you know, have a look at some of my old stuff. Do stay safe, enjoy your watches, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.